Hey guys, it's George here, and over the last few days I've had with me the Sigma 24-70 DG-DN art lens. Now I was super excited to try this lens out and see how it compares to other 24-70s that are on the market, as that is a really popular lens for somebody like myself. Now unfortunately I was only able to have this lens for a very short period of time, but luckily I was heading out to a shoot, so I brought it along with me to test it out. I actually used this lens for the entirety of the shoot because I really just didn't feel the need to use anything else. And here's what I thought. Firstly, I was super excited to find out if there was any focus breathing. Because for me, if there's focus breathing in a lens, that means I'm probably not interested and it's maybe not something I'm going to consider. And it's definitely something that you don't need to worry about. I really tested out the focus breathing as much as I could, and I just couldn't notice any whatsoever, which is a huge plus for me. Now, the optical quality is also something that I feel is definitely worth bringing up here. I felt it was sharp across the whole frame at all of the focal lengths I was shooting on. When I was shooting at f2.8, fully zoomed in, the bokeh looked fantastic, and I would actually say it felt like a prime at times, which is crazy for a zoom lens, especially in this price point. Thirdly, the build quality. For me, a lens has to feel nice to use, but you also have to know that you can be dropping it in puddles and bashing it around in your kit bag. And I can definitely say that's true for the Sigma. It feels rugged and really well built, but at the same time, it's so polished and it's so clean to use that you can, the focus and the zoom rings just were so smooth to use. It really feels like a high-end product, and actually I think a much higher end product than the price point suggests. The build quality is very much in line with the rest of the Art Series lenses, which if you've ever used any, is really stand out. Something else I'd like to mention about the lens is the size and weight of the lens. It's not necessarily the smallest or the lightest of lenses, but for me, that was actually a massive plus because I did the whole shoot I was doing on a gimbal or handheld. And when you're shooting handheld, I like to have a heavier lens because it means that I get that little bit of extra stabilization. Having that bit of weight stops my shaky hands from ruining all of my footage. So that's a really big plus for me too. The lens comes in E mount and L mount, so it covers a huge range of Panasonic and Sony cameras, which will make a lot of shooters out there very happy. Unfortunately, because this was a pre-production version of the lens, everybody wants to get their hands on it. So I was only able to have it for a very short period of time and not as long as I would have liked. So myself and Amy are really hoping to get this lens again so that we can do a full-blown review for you guys so you can find out every little detail that you really want to know about this lens. But for now, you can look at the test footage I've been putting in this video and see what you think of it yourself. Thanks for watching.